Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we have 5 little known habits causing your neck pain. These are little sneaky buggers, and if you do them day after day, they end up resulting in that insidious pain, we call it.
Right.
We didn't know what caused it, but we're going to tell you today what did cause it.
Yeah, it can be anything from neck pain, a disc problem, shoulder problem, all the way down to your hand. You can get pain from
your neck.
Right, from these habits that can happen on a daily basis.
We also want you to get in a habit of following us, so please take a minute to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. And yes, sir, you're going to want to go over to the Facebook and like us, because once again, we are giving something away for 5 weeks in a row. This last week, we were giving away a mattress. This week, we're giving away the Thermatex Platinum heating system. This is fantastic. Brad and I use this all the time, personally.
Right. It's far infrared, so it really goes in deep into the muscles and the joints.
It goes far.
There you go.
So just go in there. We'll tell you how to sign up for that. All right. So the first thing that you want to watch, and a lot of you do this because I know I do it, is that you're going to have this tilt to your head. And I do it when I'm writing notes.
Sure.
So I'm always tilting my head to the left. And what happens is I start developing pain on the right, and so I have to counteract it by actually doing some stretches this way.
Sure. I call it the Forrest Gump tilt, because in that movie, his son watches TV, and so does Forrest Gump. They got that left tilt. He's probably been holding the phone wrong.
At the end of the movie, he meets his son for the first time, and his son's watching TV, and then they both tilt the same way. So it's a habit, and a lot of us have it. If you can't break it, then at least stretch the other way.
There you go.
So, yeah, people might do it while they're on the phone. We're talking about the old-fashioned phone.
Yeah, I can never do it with my cell phone, but I still try. But it falls off on the ground sometimes.
All right, that's number one. Number two, positioning of like a computer screen or a TV off to a side. So let's say I'm sitting here at my computer screen or laptop. But I've seen a lot of people do this. They set their desk up, and it's over here. And sometimes it's because they have customers here.
Sure.
And so they're talking like this, and then they go like this. And if you do this hour upon hour, or even TV, my wife is famous for this. She repositions the furniture, and for some reason, it looks good in the setting, but it's not facing the TV. The TV's over here. My chair's facing this way. So I'm like this the whole time. And believe me, you will develop pain just from that, turning your head the same direction hour upon hour.
Right. The goal is to keep your body in a neutral position for these long-term postures. And neutral is straight ahead with your chin over your chin in and your head over your shoulders, not twisted one way or the other way or hanging forward.
Thank you, Brad.
Okay.
So the next one is positioning of the computer screen too low. And this is very common. So, we got a bunch of different screens here. Here's a laptop, which a lot of people do this. I see people doing this. I see people just putting it up on a table. And this is still too low.
Right.
I'm still down like this. You're going to go ahead, and if you have a laptop, ideally what you want to do is have a separate keyboard for it.
Yeah, you can just easily for $20, $30 buy a wireless keyboard, put it on your lap, and here that works very well.
And now I can keep my head up instead of being like this.
Right. Actually, for Bob, he's a tall guy. We would want to get it. Maybe is that too tall?
Right, that's a little bit too tall.
Oh, sorry.
If it was a regular screen, it'd be fine.
Sure.
But on a laptop, it's a little bit high. So.
And you can use boxes to stack it up. You can go buy a tray table from the local hospital, so you have adjustability.
You got books you can use. I use books.
Right.
People would laugh if they saw my setup because I have like a stack of this many books. So, you can also even use. We got the FlexiSpot stand-up table here.
Right.
Or desk riser, I should say. This is an inexpensive one, by the way. I like this one because it's actually portable.
Right.
It's only $99, so I always like that one.
The keyboard, Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how I'd set up my workstation here. I'd have it this high, and this is really nice. I like a stool because I'm half sitting, half standing. That's most comfortable for me. So you have to make judgment for your own self. And this. I could go like this.
And then you could raise it up.
There you go. Now, you can actually go buy nice plastic things like this, but that would cost money, and we don't like to do that. So we just
We're trying to give you some
find things
inexpensive
around the
advice.
house, but feel free to go ahead and, you know, buy something like that. There we go. Now that would be a good height. Keep
Yeah,
my
there you
head up.
go. Yep.
Posture,
And-
not like this.
And it's a good way to actually keep your back straight too while you're working.
There you go.
And of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the phone problem, because a lot of people, very many people, I see are down like this on their phone. And you know, you want to do what they talk about, the Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. So you got short arms like this,
Yeah.
and you bring it up like this right to you instead
Sure.
of going like this.
Right.
I honestly, we had a student that was shadowing us for occupational therapy, and they were like this. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I had to go over there. I'm like, no, get your body up here. And he was becoming hyper flexible in
Right.
this area here and not able to
Right.
straighten up here.
Wait
So
till, you know, it was a he or she.
it was a he.
Wait till in 10 more years, he's going to be stuck like that, all kinds of health problems.
All sorts of problems. And then
Yes.
they'd be coming to us for pain.
Yep.
Next one is incorrect
Oh, Bob.
sleeping postures. So let's talk about first, the common one is maybe too many pillows. Should we grab that pillow?
Sure,
today?
I'll get this pillow. You want me to?
So it's the same thing with sleeping. You want to have your neck in neutral.
There you go.
So I want to have my ears lined up with my shoulders if possible.
Get
No,
that while
you don't want to be forward like this all night long. It's the same when you're on your side. You want to make sure you're not tilted this way or tilted this way.
Sure.
I guess the final thing you would say is you don't want to be having your head turned all the way to one side.
Right. That'd be like if you're a stomach sleeper.
Yeah, if you sleep on your stomach, which we recommend that you don't,
Sure.
is because your neck is all the way off to the side all night long. It's going
Right.
to cause stress. Now, I do sleep on my stomach, but I only do it for like about 15 to
Right.
20 minutes and I turn.
Right.
So
Sure. And that's the thing, is moving about, but trying to keep that neutral position.
you can see here when you lay on your back, you're going to want to have one thin pillow as opposed to a bunch of pillows like this, because look at my head, it's going forward like this. So he pulls one out, and now look at me, I'm nice in that neutral position. If you want to make it even better, you can take, didn't you have a rolled towel? Bob?
I've got one right here,
Oh, yeah.
Bob.
Yeah, you can put the rolled towel in the crook of the neck here to give you a little more
Sure.
alignment, and you can actually slip it in your pillow. That's probably not that is
Well,
that size.
you know, what we do is we put it here, then it doesn't roll off the pillow and onto the floor at night.
And so now it's there, and then also when I lay on my side,
Yep.
it's also in the crook of the neck here too.
This is, I just been working with a gentleman, he's like 62 years old, neck, shoulder pain, and he couldn't sleep at night because of it. He used a towel roll just like this. Tremendous help with sleeping.
What's nice about it is you can try different sizes.
Yes.
Because there's going to be one size that's comfortable for you, and there's many that won't be.
Right, so
So-
you can vary the size of a towel ball, but the size of the towel roll.
Yeah. So and again, now look, this pillow is too thin for me. I'm starting to tilt this way, aren't I, Brad?
Yeah.
So we're going to want to have two pillows on my side. Some people put their hand underneath, but it actually is better just to have the double pillow there. And now I'm right into neutral again.
So that midline stays there. Put your nose down, Bob.
Which way?
There you go. We wanted just a little perfection there. You know how I get sometimes.
And I got plenty of nose there to turn there too. So, all right. And the last habit that people have is that they just hold their neck stiff all day. You need to get some stretches for it.
Yeah, range of motion.
So we're just going to take you through the basic stretches of the neck. One, you're going to want to do chin tucks. Brad, do you want to show the side version? And this is a good corrective one because a lot of times people end up like this. So all you're doing is you're doing a chin tuck and you're just stretching the neck and you're keeping good posture while you're doing it.
If you want, you can add a little pressure, not hard, but gentle, or you can just do it without.
Yeah, and Brad's not going down like this, and he's
Yeah.
not going up like this. He's just going back. Yep.
We're gonna
pie in the face.
have a video on this related to driving within a week or so.
Oh, cool.
A fun way to think about that, and it's gonna be fun, Bob.
All right. That's always fun in our channel, isn't it? Okay, the next thing we're going to show is you want to do some side-to-side bends. And with those, you want to have really good posture. Again, I like to do these because I tilt my head like this a lot of part of the day. So sometimes I'll just work to the right side and take your fingertips because we don't want to be too aggressive and just give it a little stretch.
And, you do probably 3 to 5 of these. You don't have to
Yeah, you don't have to take a lot
spend
of
a lot of
time.
time. The idea is you do this throughout the day.
Yeah.
short, take a little 1 or 2 minute stretch break, take a breath. Make sure you breathe and relax. So important that if you're all tensed up for whatever reason, you gotta get those muscles to relax before they'll stretch.
Yeah, it's going to help with anxiety and everything. And breathing is really important. So, and then you want to do some rotations. And this is the one that a lot of times people lose as they, especially with these new cars now, they don't have to look back. They got the on video screens there.
You're exactly right, Bob. And I predict there's going to be, they should have a study on neck rotation. That's another story.
Because you're forced to. I still have an old vehicle. I have to look back so I don't hit the little kids in our neighborhood. They're already worried about me.
I'm sure.
And the last one, which a lot of people don't do, is neck extension. And Brad and I think we can both attest to this. We see a lot of people, and they come in, and they got plenty of flexion because you spend a lot of your day down like this, but they have very little motion going back, and that often results in pain if you're not keeping your motion. So it's good to find a good chair with a high back like this, and just lean back and give your neck a stretch into that direction too.
Sometimes you can, just go back and support down here with your hands and do that. We have quite a few videos on neck range of motion. This is one of the core. Sometimes you'll take a towel roll, but at least, get some stretching backwards. If it does create any sharp pain, then you better back off on it and
just go to the point where you don't have pain.
Right, exactly. If it does make you dizzy or lightheaded, then you want to stop. You're going to want to see a therapist then to see some alternatives possibly.
Well, I get a little dizzy, lightheaded when I keep my eyes open. I close my eyes, I can do it, and it's fine.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
That's a visual. Oh, there you go. That could be another video.
Yeah, there we go. All right. We got video ideas as we're making videos. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching.